Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking Chanel and we're going back to the mythical creature which is Pour Monsieur, for gentlemen, for men. The only creation, oh my god, this one's almost empty. The only perfume for men that Coco Chanel approved, designed, well, not personally designed, but approved and chose and, decided to sell during her life. 1955 is the year this baby comes out, and it's the only one during Chanel's entire lifespan that was released during her lifespan. Lifespan. Let's repeat it another 50 times, shall we? Pour Monsieur's, what's the name of the guy? Henry Robert, or Henri Robert, probably, is the nose behind this baby. And I'm holding to dear, as if holding to dear life, I'm holding to this bottle, to the rest of this 200 milliliter bottle. Believe it or not, they used to make them also in 400 ml. I never saw it. I would have bought it if I seen it pre-reformulation. Well, actually post second reformulation, but now it's even kind of worse than it used to be, actually. So this baby is a splash, and it's amazing. The smell of it, I wonder if it still has the little tag, because they used to have that in the past. No, this one already doesn't carry, or it does. There is something in there, people. There's something in the box. I see it. How do we get it? Look at this. Haha. Oh, it fell down. Wait, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, now look at this. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Chanel Pour Monsieur used to have. Now they're going all cheap on us, but this is the little explanation note, the Pour Monsieur Eau de Toilette Chanel Paris leaflet that you get with your perfume. And it says, and this is really important, before we get into the ingredients and everything, this is what Pour Monsieur used to be. Look at this eleganza. All right, too much light. I'm still, learning to deal with these artificial lights. Anyway, yeah, now you can see better the bottle. It's a white print on glass. Now, what it says, ever since 1955, the natural raw materials that go to make your Pour Monsieur Eau de Toilette have remained unchanged. Lies, they say. But maybe back then when this one was made, it was still the case. The natural raw materials. The process of selection by the creator of Parfums de Chanel is always extremely rigorous. Because these are natural ingredients, their color may change over a period of time, from one bottle to another. Your Pour Monsieur Eau de Toilette may show slight variations in color, while remaining true to its unique, timelessly elegant fragrance. Now, I'll leave this for y'all, for whoever wants to kind of pause it and have it for themselves as a proof. Yes, believe it or not, Chanel Pour Monsieur was all natural once upon a time, in a dream. So, loving this little piece of paper. It's like a document that, proves the authenticity, proves the fact that this baby was indeed all natural, and every bottle had that beautiful little leaflet explaining that every bottle is different. Now, let's just begin, shall we? For the purpose of trying it out, I have a 50 milliliter spray bottle. And this one did not come with the leaflet. But as you could see here, it kind of has that changed color or something. Very citrusy and gorgeous. Love this perfume so much. Let's see. Well, this one is thicker than the other one. I mean, there's more. My God, look at these lights reflecting. Ooh, fancy. Anyway, yeah. I mean, this is a thicker bottle. There's more liquid in it, so obviously it's going to have a different color. But you could, you could catch the gist of it all. This is more green. This is more yellowy. Anyway. It was available in 400 ml splash, 200 ml splash, 100 ml splash, 50 ml splash, 100 ml spray, 50 ml spray, And a huge variety of bath products like soaps, the bath gel, cream, aftershave lotion, aftershave liquid, deodorant spray, stick, all sorts of stuff. All I got from it still, and I use from time to time, and I love, 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 love it in this version, is the Monsieur bath and shower gel. The bath and shower gel, gorgeous to die for. Very elegant, beautiful scent. It makes you really feel fresh and clean. Bought in Europe in an authorized Chanel dealer store. But what do we read in the back? Made in USA. Interesting. So this little baby was made in USA, not in France. The actual perfumes are made in France. This one is made in France. The 50 ml spray and the 200 ml splash is also made in France. They discontinued Pour Monsieur for a while. They brought it back, and then they wanted to play around with it, fool around with it, and made the Pour Monsieur Eau de Toilette Concentré. As you could see, I'm not really using it. I'm not really liking it either. I don't know. It has nothing to do with Pour Monsieur, actually. But anyway, this requires another review. Then they brought back the Pour Monsieur, and now you could buy both, actually. Anyway. Ooh. Very, very grown up and mature. This is not a scent you would want to wear when you're too young, because there's nothing witty about it. It is elegance, eleganza, sophisticated sobriety. It is a bank businessman. I mean, it's everything concentrated. It's just like cut and trimmed to perfection. Let me just tell you what the ingredients are so you're going to get more the gist of it. Top notes are lemon, petit grain, neroli, lemon, verbena. So funny to pronounce correctly verbena in English. I had to go to YouTube to check it out. There's this little chick, like an electronic voice reading words out to you. Hilarious. You should check that out. She's like, verbena. Like, okay, thank you. Sicilian peony, or peony, cardamom. Oh, wait, actually, sorry. So those were the top notes. Now moving to the middle notes, we have the cardamom, then we have the basil, we got ginger, and then coriander. And moving to the base notes, we got cedar wood or cedar oak moss, oak moss, which has been substituted by something, and vetiver. But oak moss, you're not allowed to use oak moss apparently anymore in its natural state because of the allergens in it. I don't know what the hell they're doing. They're changing and killing all the perfumes that we love and that represent the heritage and history of European perfumery. Why do it? It's fucking insane. Oops, sorry for the F word. Insane. So anyway, let's also do a tab of this one, shall we? Just for the sake, I just want to see if they're in any way different now. Yeah, they are different. Oh, well, that's what it is. I mean, also you have to consider, guys, I feel the difference. Now, you're never supposed to, we've heard this 1,000 times before, and we're going to hear another 1,000 times. A lot of people are going to say it. You're not supposed to rub, your perfume when you put it on, because you don't want to break those molecules. You just spray it or tab it on with, if it's a splash, and just, do this a bit, or just don't do anything. Just wait for it to kind of settle in a little bit. Don't rub. You're breaking the molecules. Same thing you should never do for whoever still has, if anybody still has, Polaroid pictures. When you shoot a Polaroid, don't do this when it comes out. You're killing it. Turn it upside down. Let it rest. You're not going to make it develop quicker when you do this, but what you are going to do is you're going to break the pigments in there, and you're going to mess up the whole constitution of all the chemicals, and you might alter the colors in a way that they're not as saturated and beautiful as they could have been. Patience, right? Patience. Patience is the word du jour. So, this one, well, because, when you spray it also, you kind of alter the molecules. The molecules coming out of the spray are already a bit damaged. These are not. So, in fact, this one smells more citrusy. It has more of those top notes that evaporate really quickly. This one kind of kills them off in a way when you spray them out. So, this one is more crisp. This one is more crisp. It's definitely like when you... they're both Pour Monsieur, so I'm going to just review them as if they were one perfume, and they're different facets of one or the same perfume, one and the same perfume. Gorgeous little bottle, very elegante. And I don't know if they still produce splash bottles, but I would get them if I were you, if they do make them, because the splash bottle definitely offers you more. You can dose it to your needs, to how you need it to be dosed, and oh, I'm loving it. It's giving me definitely the citrus, definitely the freshness. I'm not really sensing too much the neroli, peony, I don't know. Cardamom, yes. Basil, ginger, no. Coriander, not smelling it. I'm in the cedar, the vetiver, the oak moss. They're there. For me, they like really like kind of cut through. Now, I know it has been said that it is one of the most well blended and structured and constructed perfumes, meaning that the architecture of it is meant to unfold throughout the hours of the day as you are wearing it and using it. What does this mean? This means that slowly but surely, from the fresh top notes, from the refreshing, manly cleansiness of it, you're gonna develop slowly. You're gonna feel slowly the ginger. It's gonna start to warm a little bit more. It stays very close to the skin. Projection is very, very, very tight. It's tight, 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 tight. But that makes it very sexual. And when this perfume used to be purely natural, it didn't matter where you put it on your body. You could kiss it, lick it, do whatever you wanted with it. Sure, it has a little bit of alcohol, but it doesn't have that disgusting artificial taste when you by accident kiss your lover on the neck or somewhere where there's perfume or deodorant and your tongue just like goes numb all of a sudden. It wasn't the case with this one when it used to be original. And natural, I meant. Not original, natural. So it's supposed to, fade from that gingery stuff into warmer hues until it, hits the woods, and we get this oak moss, and we get this vetiver, and we go underground with the vetiver even. And that warmth is so sensual on this perfume. Everything is blended harmoniously, very well. I mean, there's nothing bad to say about it, except for the fact that Chanel reformulated it, whether or not they wanted to do it or because of the regulations that forced them to do it. Try to get a vintage bottle, guys, if you manage. I still have, this is awful, the mosquito bites. It's just like not healing very well. Anyway, yeah, I prefer smelling this arm to this arm, so I prefer smelling this baby to this baby, because there is a difference, believe it or not. A friend of mine who's a huge fan of Pour Monsieur, and used to, always used to buy it. Many years now, decades even. What he would do, and I think this is a great tip, I know you're not supposed to do it with perfumes, but he puts his on the window in the indirect sunlight. It kind of alters the chemicals in a way, it makes it more intense and powdery in a way. So you could do that if you wanted to. Some people might not like it. Some people want to keep the freshness and the zest of it till the bitter end. I am of the idea that in this case, if you're more for the mixture, if you don't want it to be just extremely male, but you want to zest it up a bit, you could play with the sunlight and the warmth as well. So that could definitely give you a nice little touch to this perfume. It's very watery. Now, to me, when I say watery, I mean, it smells watery, like clean, fresh water. It smells like water, like a small river with fresh, cold water in the mountains with a lot of moss growing all around it. It smells like, like the beginning of a forest where the trees are still not so thick and you have a lot of moss on the ground, and it just rained and you have that humidity and you have that slight sense and scent of mushrooms that are about to grow in the forest. The areas where mushrooms grow have a very particular smell, and that combined with the fresh water that just fell from the rain, and a little surgeon or a little something, a little river or something flowing in close by. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. Plus, there's an added layer of sophistication, a powdery touch, which is divine. It just like elevates it to a godly, heavenly level, because it's not just nature. This perfume also shows you how perfectly, to a T, some human beings that know their chemicals, that know their perfumery, how perfectly they can manipulate nature into allowing our senses and nose to smell out the fact that a human being has created this perfume. So all that nature and that beauty is elevated by the fact that mankind understands that beauty, appropriates him or herself of that beauty, tames it in a way, not like overpowering it or enslaving it, just taming it to a way to make it more docile and usable on a daily basis in the city, for example, because as we know, nature is at times a bit nasty to us. So are we to nature, obviously. But that's another topic yet again. And so the cool thing about it is that this perfume is just like a diamond. It has so many facets, but they're all crystal clear and all are beautiful and all reflect light in a beautiful way. And it's perfect, and you have the feeling it's been there forever. The carbon that's been there for millennia before it turns into a diamond. Monsieur gives you that feeling. It gives you the feeling of similar to number 5. It makes you feel safe. It makes you feel like everything will go well. Everything is going to be okay. No matter what happens, we're going to stick through it and we're going to be okay. So I would definitely say, again, I know I began the review saying that it's for more mature people, not really for kids. I guess because you got to pull your shit together in a way. You have to kind of have something sorted out in your life to be able to understand the beauty of this one. When you're too young, this perfume will seem, 90% of the time, would appear to you to be boring, dull, unnecessary even. But then once you've experienced certain things in life and certain stories and stuff has passed over you and through you and behind you, beyond you, underneath you, and then you start understanding the beauty of subtlety and the mastery of subtlety. And that's what Monsieur is. Very subtle. Mind you, total opposite of this thing. The concentré, a tricky one. But we might get to it one day. But yeah, what else is there to say except I do believe and I do hope that one day they're going to kind of loosen up these ridiculous allergen regulations. At least in Europe, where, unlike in America, where you can sue somebody for just looking at you, they're a bit more flexible here. So, give us back the original formulation, please. I want to open again a newly purchased bottle of Chanel pour Monsieur. And when I open it, the box, and when I open the box, the first thing I see is that little paper that tells me this product is completely natural. From bottle to bottle, from liquid to liquid, it may vary color because of the ingredients that are natural. I want to see that again. That would be a dream come true. And in fact, they are two different worlds. So Chanel, please find a way. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you liked this review. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Leave me comments in the comment section below with it. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Love you. Bye.